how to create a logo particle reveal animation effect in DaVinci Resolve 18.1.4. Inside your project's edits window, holding Ctrl and press I to insert an image file into your media pool. Use Command instead of Ctrl if you're a Mac user. For this particular project, I will use the PNG channel logo image file. Once your selected image is inside your media pool master bin, select Effects. Underneath Toolbox, select Effects, and go to add a Fusion composition clip to your edits timeline. By default, the Fusion composition clip will play with a frame rate of 24. Right-click on your Fusion composition clip, and go to Open in Fusion page. Inside your Fusion Nodes panel, go to add an ellipse tool by selecting the relevant option above your nodes grid. With this new tool selected, go to Inspector and underneath Controls, increment soft edge to 0.015 and decrease the width and height values to 0.05. Go to click on the Media Pool option in the top left corner of your interface to reveal a thumbnail of the image that you previously inserted inside your edits window. Click and drag from the thumbnail to add this to your Nodes section as Media in 1. With this newly inserted node selected, hold in Shift and press space. Use the search box at the bottom of the Select Tool window to find the Crop tool. Select this and go to click on Add. Select either the left or right view options underneath this newly inserted Crop tool to see a preview of your image file above the Fusion timeline. We will use the Crop tool to change the location of our image file that we will use for our final particle animation effect. In this particular example, since I wish for my logo to appear in the middle of my canvas, I will change the X offset value to -500. Change the Y offset value if you wish to adjust the vertical positioning of your logo. Deselect Crop 1 by clicking anywhere on the empty nodes grid. Go to select the P emitter tool above your nodes grid. In order to apply our ellipse shapes as the particles, we need to be able to connect this ellipse node to the P emitter node. In order to make this possible, with P emitter 1 selected, under Inspector, select Style, and change style from Point to Bitmap. Click on the grey box to the right of ellipse 1 and drag your mouse cursor to the yellow arrow which has now appeared alongside P emitter 1 to make a connection. And in order to ensure that the colours from the original logo image apply to the particles themselves, with P emitter 1 still selected, select Region, change Region from Sphere to Bitmap. Connect the Crop node to the new green arrow which appears alongside P emitter 1. Select Controls for the P emitter inspector properties. Ensure that your frame pointer is positioned at the start of your video clip at frame 0. Increase the number of particles emitting from your logo source by changing the number value from 10 to 120. Click on the keyframe diamond icon which appears alongside the number value. As previously mentioned, the frame rate of the Fusion composition clip is 24. I will advance forward by 2 seconds to frame 48 by typing in the relevant frame number in the box underneath the Fusion timeline. Go to select the keyframe diamond icon once again next to number under emitter to ensure that a significant number of particles emit from your original logo in the first 2 seconds of your video clip. Advance forward to the 3rd second of your video clip, here in this case it will be frame 72, and decrease the number value to 0. So that the number of emitting particles from your logo reduce, enabling the final logo to appear on screen between the 2nd and 3rd second of your video clip. To ensure that the particles don't remain on screen for too long, decrease the lifespan value from 100 to 20. And to ensure that the colour from your original logo file is used for the particles, change colour from Use Style Colour to Use Colour from Region. Ensure that frame 0 is selected once again. Change position variance to 1 and select the keyframe diamond icon for this also. Advance forward by 2.5 seconds on your Fusion timeline, here in this case it will be to frame 60, and reduce position variance to 0. This will ensure that the video clip starts with the particles spread out wide and will gradually move to the position of the original image as the video clip plays. Select Style, select Fade Controls. To have the particles fading in across the first 40% of its lifespan, increment the value for fade in to 0.4. And to have the particles fade out throughout the final 40% of their lifespan, decrease the value for out to 0.6. to ensure a smooth transition of the particles appearing and disappearing from screen. With P emitter 1 still selected, hold in Shift and press space, and go to add a P turbulence tool, which we will use to generate random movement of the particles on screen. Return to the first frame 0 of your video clip. With P turbulence selected, go to Inspector and underneath Controls, reduce the X, Y and Z strength values to 0.05. Select the keyframe diamond icons for these three properties. And to reduce the random particle movement as the animation plays, skip forward to the 3-second mark, here in this case frame 72 once again, and decrease all three strength values to 0. With P turbulence still selected, go to select P render from the nodes options above. To now create the zoom effect for our video clip, with P render 1 still selected, hold in Shift and press space, and go to select Transform XF. Return to the first frame of your video clip 0. Select left or right view underneath Transform to see a preview above your Fusion timeline once again. With Transform 1 selected, go to Inspector and underneath Controls, increment size to 5 to zoom in. Select the keyframe diamond icon for this size property, increment angle to 180, and select the keyframe diamond icon for this also, so that the video clip starts with the particles zoomed in and with the logo itself inverted. Advance forward to the 3-second mark, frame 72, decrement size to 1, and reduce angle to 0. With Transform 1 still selected, hold in Shift and press space, and go to add a merge tool. We will use this tool to combine the particle logo image with another copy of the logo in its original form. Deselect Merge 1, hold in Control and select both Media in 1 and Crop 1. Hold in Control and press C to copy. Deselect these two nodes. Hold in Control and press V to paste. Connect the duplicated Crop 1 node to the green arrow which appears alongside Merge 1, so that this original logo appears in front of your particles. Connect Merge 1 to Media Out 1. Select either the left or right view option underneath Media Out 1 to see a preview of your final video clip. In order to have your original logo appear once the particle effect ceases after 3 seconds of screen time, select Merge 1, return to the first frame of your video clip 0, go to Inspector and underneath Merge, go to find the Blend option, select the keyframe diamond icon for this, and reduce the value for Blend to 0. Skip forward by 3 seconds in the clip, here in this case to frame 72. Select the keyframe diamond icon for Blend once again. Now skip forward by half a second, here in this case by 12 frames to frame 84, and increment the blend value to 1. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that video was useful to you. If you enjoyed the content and wish to be notified about future uploads on this channel, please like, share and subscribe. Join me soon for another video. Take care.